Hello everyone, we're gonna make a start for our Vinyasa flow. It's gonna be focused on the hips today again. So very good to release any extra tightness or tension, any emotion that wants to let go. And we're gonna start by lying down on the mat. If you have a prop, a block or a cushion, you can bring it to the top of your mat. You might not need it, but if it's in your practice, you can leave it there. Just taking a moment to lie down. In your own time, we can hug the knees to the chest as to relieve the lower back. We can swing gently from side to side, almost giving a massage to your spine, with the floor, with your movement. And when you're ready, we're gonna rest the feet down and feel free to knock the knees together for a more internal rotation of the hips to relax. If you feel nice and warm, we can widen the legs, bring the soles of the feet together. We can bring one hand on the navel, one hand on the heart. Just letting the elbows drop, letting the eyes close. It's a moment to deepen the breath and to connect home with the body. You can slow down the breath just a little bit more. The quality of openness, with the quality of allowing whatever is here, allowing any sensation, noticing the sounds around us, the light through the eyelids. Just breathing into this moment. With that full awareness, we might get caught into thoughts. That's perfect. We can use the realization to come back to the body and the breath. Feel free to close the mouth, keeping the breath just in and out through the nose. Get a deeper sense of being. Start engaging the core. We can tune into our heart intention today for this practice. To whatever feels more meaningful to you. You can connect it to the body, to the breath, to the presence. And keeping the eyes closed, we can send the arms next to the ears and feel free to interlace the fingers and the shoulders up. We let go of the hands, bring the knees up to the chest one by one. And again, we can gently swing from side to side. We're gonna keep the core engaged as we bring the left foot down. We keep the left knee bent. We're gonna send the right foot up to the sky. We're gonna keep the right foot flexed. Don't worry if the leg doesn't completely lengthen. We can micro bend the knee. We're gonna grab the back of the right thigh. We're gonna press with the leg on the hands and with the hands on the leg for a more active stretch. From here, we send the shoulders down. We keep the core hugging towards the mat. So we're gonna take 2 more breaths. And we release. We're gonna go opposite way. We're gonna press the hands on the right thigh and the thigh on the hands. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths. Again, just using these moments to feel the lightness on the core and the alignment on the body. Hips squared, shoulders down, chest open. And we release. We're gonna open the arms wide and the right knee. From here, we engage the glutes. We're gonna lift the hips up into one leg reach. And we bring the hips down. We're gonna go twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. We go once more. That's it. Inhale, up. Exhale down. From here, we're gonna extend the left leg to the front of the mat. We flex the left foot, press the left heel down, right foot up to the sky. We're gonna open the leg towards the side, maybe a little bit, maybe further. We continue the circle forward towards the left, the right heel might leave the floor, and all the way up. So we start creating circles with our right foot, right leg, right hip. We move to the left and up. And we go once more, feeling that full presence in the body, feeling the movement of the air. We had the right knee to the chest and open the right hip to the side. And we're gonna go to a reclining tree. We're gonna squeeze the right foot to the left thigh. Send the arms next to the ears. We can interlace the fingers. And we exhale, release, bring both knees up to the chest. We have the option to keep the knees squeezing together, bring the gaze forward. We point the toes, send the legs forward, expand the arms wide. Exhale, hug everything in. Nice work. We go 3 more times. Inhale, extend. Exhale in, feel free to rest the head down. We go twice more. Exhale in, we go one last time. Inhale, extend. Exhale in, we rest the back of the head down if we haven't yet. We're gonna bring right foot on the floor, left foot to the sky. We flex the left toes. From here again, we grab the back of the left thigh and we're gonna press with the leg on the hands and the hands on the leg. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths. And we release. We go opposite side. We press hands on the left thigh for a more active stretch. We take 3 deep breaths. Go 2 more. Navel in. Go 1 more breath, feeling the whole body. And we release. Expand the arms wide. Hands down onto the floor. Bend the left knee. Engage the glutes. Lift the hips up. Exhale, hips down. We go twice more. We press to the right heel, engage the right hamstring. Exhale down. We go once more, hips up. Exhale down. We extend the left foot to the sky. Right leg to the front of the mat. Flex the right foot. Right leg engage. We start opening the left leg to the side. And forward, we open to the right and all the way up. We're gonna go twice more. Nice, move in the air. With that full control, we go one last time. Moving from the root of your leg. We're gonna bend the left knee. And we open the left hip into our tree pose, so it's more active one. We're gonna squeeze the left foot to the right thigh. We can send arms next to the ears. Interlace the fingers, deep stretch. And we release. Bring both knees up to the chest. And this time we're gonna widen the knees, keep the feet flexed. We're gonna squeeze the heels towards one another. We can grab the shins and bring the gaze forward. As we did earlier, we're gonna extend the legs to the front of the mat, expand the arms wide. Exhale, draw everything in with the knees wide. We're gonna go 3 more times. Exhale in, feel free to rest the back of the head down. If you have some neck tension, as I have. Exhale in, we go one last time. Inhale, expand. Exhale in, we rest the head down if we haven't yet. Bring the knees together, grab the back of the thighs. We start rolling up and down on your mats. We're gonna go a couple more times and we find our all fours towards the front of the mat. Nice, we're gonna keep the fingers wide spread. We just take a moment as usual just to shift the weight forward and bring the weight back, just to feel the earth underneath. We're gonna bring body forward, press through the fingertips. Exhale, hips back. We go once more, inhale forward, long neck. Exhale back. We're gonna meet in our all fours, and from here we're gonna send the right leg to the back of the mat. On the inhale, we open the right hip on top of the left. On the exhale, we bring right hip down. So it's just a subtle movement. On the inhale, open. Exhale down. We go twice more. Inhale. Exhale down. Once more. We keep pressing through the hands navelly. Exhale down. Bend the right knee and again open the right hip. Exhale, hip down. We go 3 more times with that full awareness. Exhale, 1 with your body, twice more. Exhale, 1 last time. Open the right hip. We're gonna pause for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Option to remain here on your balance. Option to peel the right arm to the sky. Maybe send the hand to the side. Maybe catch the right foot if it feels good for your deeper stretch. We take 1 more breath here. And we release. Right hand on the mat. We're gonna step right foot outside the right hand. Feel free to use the hand to help. We can walk that left knee back. And using the core, we're gonna rise the torso, sending the navel away from the front knee, arms to the sky, and sending that left thigh forward towards the floor, crown of the head to the sky. We start circling the arms back and down. We're gonna go twice more. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. We go once more. Full body alive. Move in the air. With your arms, we send both hands on the inside of the right foot. Tap the left toes under. Right foot steps back into plank. Bend the knees, send the hips to heels. We're gonna go 3 more times. Push forward plank. Exhale, hips to heels. We go twice more. Inhale. Exhale, back. We go once more. Exhale, back. We rest the knees down. Roll the spine all the way up. Hips on top of the knees. We're gonna untuck the toes. Interlace the fingers behind the head. Easy neck. And using the core, we're gonna twist the upper body to the right. On the inhale, look forward, navel in. We grow taller as we twist to the left. We inhale, look forward. We're gonna lean the hips back. And we go twice more. You might know this one. Inhale. Exhale, lean back. We go once more, full body engage. Exhale, lean back. We stay for 2 deep breaths. Long thighs, long spine, long neck. Beautiful. And we move forward straight into our all fours. Straight away, we continue the movement, left leg back. Point the left toes, one line. And on the inhale, we open left hip on top of the right. Exhale, left hip down. We go 3 more times. Inhale, open long leg. Exhale down. We go twice more. Inhale, open. Exhale down. We go once more. Exhale down. We bend the left knee, open the hip. Nice. Exhale, thigh to midline. We go 3 more times. Exhale. We go twice more. 1 with your body. Exhale. We go once more. We keep left hip open. And we pulse the knee up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We stay up. Option to open the chest and the left arm to the sky. Option to catch the left foot. So we keep foot on the hand. We take 2 more breaths. Long body. And we release. Left hand on the mat. We step left foot outside the left hand. For our knee lunge, we can walk that right knee back. Left knee on top of the left heel, and using the core we can rise torso up. We continue the circle, the arms back. We go twice more, inhale, long neck. Beautiful, exhale back. We go once more, inhale. Exhale, hands on the mat. We step left leg back into plank. Bend the knees, hips to heels. We go 3 more times, push forward. Exhale, back twice more, inhale. Exhale, one last time. Hips back, we send knees on the floor, roll the spine up. We point the toes, supporting the back of the head. Again, we tuck the tailbone forward, and we twist the upper body to the left. On the inhale, look forward, and we twist to the right. On the inhale, look forward. We're gonna lean the hips back. We're gonna go 3 more times, so choosing how far we like to go today. Just make sure we remain in full presence. We go twice more, inhale. Exhale, lean back. We go once more, inhale. Exhale, lean back. We stay for 3 deep breaths. Feel free to close the eyes. This is floating on space. And we open the eyes wide. We move forward, outward facing dog. Tuck the toes under. We can paddle through the legs. We can move the head from side to side. Keeping the shoulders rotate out, the crease of the elbow facing to the front of the mat. From here, we're gonna micro bend the knees and walk the hands towards the feet to the back of the mat. And in our forward fold, we just take a moment to open the feet as wide as the mat. We're gonna rotate the toes out. And we're gonna bend the knees into our Malasana. We're gonna keep the thighs parallel to the mat today. We bring both arms next to the hips. We're gonna open the right arm back. And we bring both arms forward. We open left arm back. And forward. We go one more round. And forward. We bring left arm back. And forward, we bring both arms back. We bring palms facing up and keeping them engaged on the lower back. We pulse the hands up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. We meet in our forward fold. Bring the feet to parallel. We're gonna walk into our plank pose. Take a deep inhale. We bring the knees down, bend elbows halfway, lengthen the arms. Send the hips back. We go twice more. Inhale, push forward. Bend elbows in, lengthen the arms. Tailbone back. We go once more. Elbows in, lengthen the arms. Tailbone back into child's pose. We stay one deep breath to arrive. And we come up into our all fours. We're gonna keep the hips on top of the knees. We can bring the knees, hips distant apart if we haven't yet. We're gonna walk the fingertips forward into our happy pose. So it's kind of active stretch. We're gonna press through the fingertips down. So we let the heart and the forehead melt towards the floor. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths. Feel free to stay higher if we need to. We can send the elbows, forearms on the mat. We're gonna take one more breath. Beautiful. And from here, we're gonna lift the chest slightly off the floor, slightly higher. We're gonna ripple the spine, starting from the tailbone. We tuck tailbone forward, lower the hips. We're gonna meet in our Sphinx pose. We keep elbows underneath the shoulders. If it's too intense, we can bring them forward, more than perfect. And today we're gonna bend the right knee, flex the right foot. We have the option to stay here or option to lift the right thigh just off the floor. So we feel engaged in the right hamstring and the right glutes. We're gonna take one more breath. And we extend both legs back, tag the toes under. We're gonna move into our low plank. Option to keep knees down, option to lengthen the legs. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths. We bring the weight slightly forward so the heels stay on top of the toes. We take 1 more breath. And we send the knees down, lower the hips. Bring the heart forward between the shoulders. And again, option to bend the left knee this time, flex the left foot. An option to lift the left thigh off the floor, keeping both hips down. So don't worry about the height, the feeling of lengthen on the front body. We take 1 more breath. And we extend both legs back, tag the toes under into our low plank. Beautiful. And we send the knees down, point the toes, lower the hips. Bring the heart gaze forward. Option 1. Option 2, we're gonna bend both knees. Option 3, we can bring the hands a little bit wider and extend the elbows, keeping the core engaged, chest away from the navel. And we release. We're gonna bring our body either into baby cobra or upward dog. And we meet in downward facing dog. We can paddle through the legs, move the neck from side to side. And we walk the feet towards the front of the mat. So we meet in our forward fold for a moment. And we roll the spine all the way up, vertebra by vertebra. Just checking in the body. Stay facing the front of the mat. We sweep the arms up, interlace the fingers behind the head. And we tilt the upper body to the right. On the inhale, rise, press through the feet. And we tilt to the left. We inhale, rise. We're gonna bend both knees into our open Uttanasana. From here, we pick up the right foot off the floor. We're gonna rise into one leg standing, into a standing pigeon, opening the right hip. We keep sending that right knee behind us energetically. Option to bend the left knee and lean the upper body forward. With the same sensation, kind of like what we did in our happy pose, hips back, crown of the head away. And we come back same way as we came into one leg standing and slide right foot back into our knee lunge. So using our body, feel free to adjust. We're gonna sweep the arms, heart and gaze to the sky. On the exhale, we lean the upper body forward, arms back, option to extend the right leg. And we go twice more, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale into arrow pose. We go once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, arrow pose. We're gonna send both hands down onto the floor, left leg back into plank, chaturanga, upward dog or cobra. We meet in our downward facing dog. We paddle through the legs. Press through the 10 fingers. We're gonna bring feet together, left leg up, 3 leg down. We send the left knee to the left elbow. 3 leg dog, inhale. Left knee to the right elbow. 3 leg dog, inhale. Left knee to the nose, squeeze. We go once more, 3 leg dog. And we step left foot to the front of the mat. We rise into high lunge, arms next to the ears. We're gonna circle the arms back and down, sending the fingertips to the front of the mat. We keep left knee bent, pick up the right leg parallel to the floor into our supported warrior 3. Feel free to use a block underneath if we need to. We're gonna open the right hip on top of the left as we did in the beginning. Exhale, right hip down. We go twice more, inhale, open. Exhale, down. We go once more, inhale. Exhale down. Keeping hips square, we press through the left foot as we rise the right toes to the sky. Into standing splits, we take one more breath. And we step the feet to the front of the mat. Feel free to micro bend the knees as we move the hips from side to side. Release the head. And stop on the center, roll the spine all the way up. Lengthen the legs, the spine. Send the hands behind the head, inhale. And we tilt the upper body to the left. We inhale up. We tilt to the right. We inhale up, bend both knees into our chair pose. Pick up the left foot up into one leg standing. We meet in our standing pigeon. More than perfectly stay. Option to bend the right knee for a deeper stretch. We can lean the upper body forward, elbows and chest wide and open. And we come back same way as we came with that full awareness. We slide the left foot back into our knee lunge, taking a moment to arrive. We're gonna free the arms, press through the feet down, lift the heart and gaze up. Exhale, arrow pose, hands to the back of the mat. We go twice more, inhale, left thigh forward. Exhale, arrow pose. Once more, move in the air. Beautiful. Exhale, arms back, easy neck. We bring hands on the mat. Right leg back into plank, chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. We meet into downward dog. We bring feet together, right leg up, three leg dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Three leg dog, inhale. Right knee to left elbow. Three leg dog. Right knee to the nose. We go once more, three leg dog. We step right foot to the front of the mat. We're gonna rise into high lunge. We circle the arms all the way down, fingertips, the front of the right foot, supported warrior three. We're gonna open left hip on top of the right. And we bring left hip down. We go twice more with that full awareness. We open the hip. And down. We go once more. Inhale. Exhale down, keeping hips square. We press through the right foot, lift the left toes up, release the crown of the head. We take one more breath. And we step the feet to the front of the mat. Feel free to keep knees micro bend again. Feel free to close the eyes as we move the hips from side to side. Just listening to the body. And we stop on the center, roll the spine all the way down, vertebra by vertebra. We rise to standing, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands through the chest, feet together to the top of the mat. From here, we're gonna bend the knees into our chair pose. And with both knees bent, we're gonna lift the right heel off the floor. We keep pressing through the toes down. And exhale, right foot down. We bring left heel off the mat. Exhale down. We go one more round, right heel up. Just use the feet. Exhale down, left heel up. And down. We're gonna pick up right foot off the floor and we rise to one leg standing. From here, we're gonna squeeze the thighs together towards one another. We have the option to catch the right foot. From here, we tap tailbone forward for a deep stretch. See if we can bring that foot closer to the glute. Don't worry if not. But wherever we have the height, we're gonna let go of the right hand. So we use the body to hold this pose. We feel the right hamstring really alive. We're gonna open the right leg to the side. And forward. We're gonna go twice more, circling with the right hip in any way that feels good. So if we're moving in this thickness in water, we open to the side. Forward meeting in our eagle legs. Option to stay here. Option to thread the right arm underneath the left into our eagle arms. We can lean the upper body forward as if we want to touch today the elbows to the knees. Hands away from the face. And we come back same way as we came, unravel the arms, the legs. And we slide right foot back into our high lunge. We sweep the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the right knee out. We're gonna send right hand underneath the right shoulder, left arm up to the sky. On the exhale, we're gonna extend the left leg into our half Hanumasana, bringing the heart towards the floor. On the inhale, we come back to our easy twist. We bend the left knee, open the chest to the left. Exhale into our half split. Feel free to stay higher if we need to. We go once more. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale into our half split. We're gonna stay here for a little bit longer. So we really flex the toes, lengthening the front leg. Feel free to stay higher for some of us. Feet in your body, we're gonna press the fingertips down and using the lower core, we're gonna lift the left heel off the floor. We take one more breath. And we send left foot down, flowing through our knee lunge, circle the arms, move the air. We're gonna send hands down, left leg back to down dog. Through Vinyasa, we flow to plank, chaturanga, upward dog or cobra. We meet into our downward facing dog. We can paddle through the legs. Bring the feet together, left leg up, point the left toes. And we bring either left knee to left elbow or we touch the left toes to left wrist. 3-leg dog, inhale. Left knee to right elbow or left toes to right wrist. 3-leg dog. Left knee to the nose. We go once more, 3-leg dog. We step left foot to the front of the mat. We rise into warrior one. So we send outer edge of the right foot down. Sweep the arms to the sky. Bend the left knee. From here on the next breath, we're gonna send the upper body forward. Arms towards the back of the mat. We lengthen the left leg as we keep the torso parallel to the floor. We bend the left knee and keeping the legs where they are, we sweep the torso and arms to the sky. We're gonna go twice more, just isolating the movements. We bring torso parallel to the floor. We lengthen the left leg, that's it. Bend the left knee, beautiful. We bring both arms up. We're gonna open into our warrior two. So we might have to adjust that right foot nice and away. Left thigh, if available, parallel to the floor. We meet in a reverse warrior. And moving through our side angle pose. We're gonna go twice more. The legs stay where they are and the torso opens, move with the air. Exhale, side angle pose. We go once more, inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Option to stay here, more than perfect. Option to go through your half bind. If the left thigh is parallel to the mat, you might want to go to your half bind. Nice. Right shoulder opens. We take one more breath. And we release through our reverse warrior. Windmill the arms all the way down. Left leg flows back to 3-leg dog. And we can flow through our 3-leg vinyasa. Normal vinyasa. Or feel free to meet in our downward facing dog. We paddle through the legs. Bend the knees, look forward. Step or fly to the front of the mat. And from here, we're gonna bring the feet as wide as the mat in our forward fold. We're gonna rotate the toes out. We're gonna bend the knees into our malasana again, just making sure the heels stay on the mat. Feel free to bring the hips lower as we did before if it's your range of motion. We're gonna bring hands to the chest, be facing you. From here, we're gonna squeeze the knees to the elbows. And using our body, we're gonna send the knees out. We're gonna go twice more. We squeeze the knees to the elbows. And we push the knees out using the abductors. We go once more, inhale in. Exhale, push the knees out. Nice. We meet in a forward fold. And again, feet to parallel. Feel free to keep the knees micro bend as we move the hips from side to side. Release the neck, the shoulders. And we roll the spine all the way up with that full awareness from the toes to the crown of the head. We sweep the arms up. We bring the hands together on the chest, feet together to the front of your mat. From here, we're gonna bend both knees into our Uttanasana, and we're gonna send the left heel off the floor. And we bring left heel down. We bring right heel off the mat. Exhale down, and we go one more round. Exhale, beautiful. Just the feet move. Exhale, we pick up left heel up. We're gonna rise to our one leg stand. From here, we're gonna squeeze both thighs together, hug in. And we can use the left hand to bring that heel closer to the glute for this quadricep stretch. For some of us who stay here, more than perfect. Feel free to release the left foot, so using the body, the glutes, the hamstring. We're gonna open the left leg to the side. Feel free to keep it lower. This is for you. And forward, we're gonna go twice more. So just exploring the range of motion on the left hip. We go once more. We're gonna meet in our eagle leg. So left thigh on top of the right. We squeeze everything to the midline. Option to keep hands together or squeeze the left elbow underneath the right. See if we can create almost like smaller version of ourselves. We squeeze elbows to knees, hands away from the face. And we come back same way as we came. We unravel. We step left foot back into our high lunge. Inhale. Exhale. We send hands down, right leg back into downward dog. Through Vinyasa, we float to plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna bring right leg up on the inhale. We squeeze right knee to right elbow or toes to right knees. Inhale, three leg dog. And right knee to left elbow or toes to left wrist. Three leg dog, inhale. Right knee to the nose. Three leg dog, inhale. And we step right foot to the front of the mat. We're gonna rest the left knee down. Open the right arm up to the ceiling. On the exhale, we're gonna extend the right leg, flex the right foot, the right shoulder towards the floor. We go twice more and feel free to stay higher, maybe using the block. Exhale, extend the right leg. We go once more, inhale. Exhale to our half Hanumasana. An option to stay here, right leg active, right hip back. Feel free to press fingertips on the floor and use in our core. We send the right thigh to the chest, right heel off the floor, one more breath. And we bring right foot down, bend the right knee, knee lunge. We bring hands on the mat, right leg back into our three-leg dog, optional three-leg vinyasa, normal vinyasa, or we meet into our downward facing dog. Beautiful, and we can paddle through the legs. We're gonna send right leg up, and we step right foot to the front of the mat straight away. We're gonna send the feet hips distance apart into our warrior one. We bring arms next to the ears. Just a moment to arrive. So both hips facing the front of the mat. We're gonna lean the upper body forward, arms back, long neck. We're gonna lengthen the right leg. And we bend the right knee, send the arms and torso up. And we go once more. We lean upper body forward. We lengthen both legs, hamstring stretch and calf stretch on the back leg. We bend the right knee into our warrior one. We're gonna open to warrior two to the left side of the mat. So expanding the arms wide, we take our reverse warrior inhale. Exhale, we meet in our side angle pose. We go twice more, inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. We go once more, inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Feel free to go through your half, maybe full bind. If the right thigh is parallel to the mat, we lower that left hip. And feel free to stay up. We're gonna take one more breath. Moving through a reverse warrior. Windmill the arms down, right leg back. You can take an extra 3-leg vinyasa or normal vinyasa. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. We're gonna paddle through the legs. And bend the knees, look forward, step or fly to the front of the mat. We're gonna keep the feet hips distance apart. From here, we keep the knees bent. We're gonna send the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Keep the core engaged. We can use the prop if we need to. We're gonna catch the right big toe with the first two fingers and shifting the weight to the left side of the body. We're gonna keep kicking through the right foot sideways. We can keep both knees bent depending on our hamstrings. Feel free to lengthen both legs if you like, a deeper stretch. We take one more breath. And we bring right foot down, nice. We're gonna go opposite side, so just exploring the balance first. Catch the left foot and then we can explore the flexibility and the strength also. And feel free to stay lower on this side. Might feel more tight, you might want to stretch more. We take one more breath. And we send the feet hips distance apart. Release the shoulders, the head. Feel free to bend the knees and again move the hips from side to side. And we roll the spine all the way up. Sweep the arms to the ceiling. And we bring hands through the chest. Bring the feet together to the front of the mat. We pick up right knee up. And we have the option to catch the right knee with the right hand. Don't worry if not, there is perfect. You can catch your right big toes, maybe kicking the right leg forward. Using your body, we're gonna open the leg to the side. And again, we can keep right knee bend if you wish to, or foot lower. And today, see if we can lean the upper body forward as we grow slightly taller. Hips back, we keep pressing through the right foot. You can keep legs extended, that's it, one more breath. And we come back same way as we came. We're gonna send right foot to left leg into our tree pose. Again, feel free to keep the foot lower. Nice, and right knee front. Feet hips distance apart to the front of the mat. We paddle through the legs, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward, fold, flat back, inhale. Hands down, step or fly through our optional vinyasa. Upward dog or cobra, meeting in our downward dog. Bend the knees, look forward, step or fly to the front of the mat. We roll the spine all the way up. Sweep the arms up, gather energy in. Hands through the heart, feet together to the front of the mat. From here, we'll go to the left side. Pick up the left knee off the floor as we grow taller. Just checking in if this side feels a little bit different. Choose your variation, easy neck. We're gonna open the leg to the side as we grow taller, and feel free to keep the knee bent. From here, we're gonna lean the upper body forward. If the right foot moves, that's a good sign. It's finding the balance, is creating the muscle memory. And we come back all the way up. We bend the left knee if we haven't yet into our tree pose. And with that presence, left knee forward, feet hips distant apart. Our last vinyasa, sweep the arms out. Exhale, forward fold, flat back, inhale. Hands down, step or fly through our chaturanga, upward dog or cobra. We meet in our child's pose. We're gonna take a couple of breaths in our child's pose. Keeping the aliveness, the feeling of sensations, the tingling, vibrating in the body. And we roll the spine all the way up. And we're gonna go into our hip flexor stretch, but we can rotate shoulders out and it can be more like a lifting of the heart. More than perfect, stay here. If you like to go a bit deeper, we can walk the hands back. And we're gonna tap the tailbone forward, engage the glutes slightly. We lift the hips up and we can keep the gaze forward, up. We can release the head back. We're gonna take 2 more breaths. And we send the hips down using our core. We move forward into our plank pose. 2 reverse. Option to lengthen the legs. We take 2 more breaths. We move into our downward facing dog. We're gonna send the left knee to the left wrist. We're gonna go into our active pigeon. So we're gonna keep the right toe stuck under. We can move that left foot closer to the right hand if it's okay on your body. And today we're gonna keep hugging the roots of the thighs towards one another as if we wanna move that right hip forward, left hip back. We can keep the hands on the mat, so it's a more active stretch. Feel free to sweep the arms to the sky mats. We're gonna take 2 more breaths. And we release. And we're gonna bring the weight towards the left hip. And both knees into deer pose, so we can bring that left shin parallel to the front of the mat. And from here, we're gonna send left hand down to the side. We bring right arm next to the right ear. And we come back forward and we twist the upper body back. So just exploring the space here. We're gonna twist to the left, I'll be facing you. And we twist to the right and feel free to move in whatever way feels good to you. If there's anywhere more tender, feel free to stay longer or lower. We're gonna twist to the right. And we're gonna bring the knees together towards the right side of your mat. We're gonna bring the left forearm down. And feel free to extend that right leg. Feel free to extend both legs. We're gonna move into our side plank. Lift the hips. Right arm next to the right ear. We can bend the left knee. And we bring hips and arm down. We're gonna go twice more. Lift up. Exhale down. We go once more. Inhale. Exhale down. We're gonna bend both knees. This time we connect the right knee with the left heel. We come up. We're just gonna tilt to the right. Maybe here, maybe you wanna be lower. Maybe you want to bend the left elbow. We're gonna take a couple of breaths. Feel free to close the eyes. Just opening to any sensation that is here. Opening to any release. And we come back up. We're gonna move through our downward facing dog. Straight away paddle through the legs, find the space to flow into our second side. We're gonna bring right knee to the right hip, to the right wrist, and we can bring that right foot towards the left hand. We're gonna meet into our active pigeon. So we keep that left leg lengthen, left toe step under. Option to rise the arms to the sky. So the more we squeeze the legs towards one another, you feel this sense of lifting, rising. We take one more breath. Beautiful. And we send both hands down. We're gonna shift the weight to the right hip. We bring that right shin parallel to the front of the mat. From here, we're gonna twist the body to the right, exploring the space. Take ownership of the space. And we twist to the left. And we go twice more. We twist to the right too. Beautiful. And to the left, moving in this thick air. In this water, move to the right. And to the left. We're gonna bring the knees together towards the left side of your mat. We're gonna bring the right elbow down. I'm gonna be facing you. And we can extend again both legs. Feel free to keep right knee bent. We're gonna lift the hips up into our forearm side plank. And we bring hips and left arm down. We go twice more, lengthening through the sides of the body. Exhale down. We go once more, inhale. Exhale down. We're gonna bend both knees, left knee to the right sole of the foot. And we can tilt towards the left, maybe bend the right elbow, support the back of the head. We take a couple of more breaths. Feel free to keep the eyes closed. It's opening to the sensations. And we come up all the way up. From here, we're gonna bring both legs forward, lean the hands back. We can move gently from side to side. We're gonna send the knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and feel free to bring the feet a little bit wider as we root the toes down. We're gonna lean the upper body forward, arms next to the ears, and we round the spine as we expand the arms. We're gonna go 3 more times. Inhale forward, exhale round. You go 2 more, inhale. Exhale, round. We go one last time. Inhale. Exhale, round. We hold. We're gonna open right arm back. And forward we open left arm back. And forward we go 2 more rounds, moving that thick air. Forward we open left arm back as if the fingers continue. And forward, one more round, navel in. And forward, left arm back. And forward, we roll the spine down onto the mat, hug the knees to the chest. We can swing gently from side to side. We're gonna take straight away our bridge pose. Feet hips distant apart, tag the tailbone forward, lift the hips up. Option to interlace the fingers behind the lower back or to float to your will. We're gonna take 3 more breaths. Pressing through the whole of the feet down. We take 1 more breath. And we roll the spine all the way down. If we're in wheel, chin to chest, spine on the mat. There's a moment to close the eyes. And we can move the legs from side to side. We bring the knees to the chest. Open the knees wide. Into our happy baby. Feel free to grab the back of the thighs, more than perfect. Feel free to grab the other edge of the feet, elbows inside the knees. We're gonna take 5 breaths. You can extend the back of the legs, maybe one by one, facing your body. Yes, opening to whatever is here with this quality of warmth and presence, feeling the whole body as one. And we release, let go. We're gonna hug the right thigh on top of the left thigh. An option to stay here, option to hug the knees to the chest, option to hug the shins, the ankles towards us. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths. And we release. We can keep this bind as we move the legs to the left side. Open the gaze to the right. Feel free to unravel the legs if you prefer. Just gentle twist to release any extra tension. We come back through center. We're gonna bring the left thigh on top, and again, feel free to stay there. Feel free to hug knees to the chest, maybe hug the heels towards us. You might feel a deeper stretch on the T-band, especially if you run, cycle. And we release. We're gonna move the legs to the right for this reclining twist, opening the gaze and the chest to the left. And we come back through center. We're gonna unravel the legs and taking any movement that feels good to you right now. Feel free to keep the eyes closed without judgment that anything that goes for the body is the right thing. Just taking anything you need before we come to our final Savasana. Feel free to go to a seated meditation. You can keep the palms facing up. Feel free to keep the eyes closed. So we breathe for a few moments in this state of awareness, of alignment, this state of flow you created by moving your body with your breath. Feel free to stay on your mat as long as you wish to. We can send the blessings to the forehead for kind thoughts, to the mouth for kind words, and to the chest for a kind heart. Thank you for your presence. Namaste.